Hey friends, welcome back or welcome to Simply Home and Harvest. If you're new here, I'm Jen. Today we're going to do all kinds of things. One of the things we're going to do is I'm going to show you a recipe that I actually saw. I think it's like, what do they call? TikTok viral right now. So we're going to try it out. And we can use the things that we already have on hand in our pantry. So we're going to shop our shelves first. I am going to head to the grocery store today. I have a few things to pick up. Of course, we are still participating in the pantry challenge that was inspired by the Three Rivers Homestead. So that's for the month of January and February. And what that entails is trying to shop your shelves and not spend so much at the grocery store. It's using what you have, which is our motto on this channel. We're going to see what we can find in our pantry to make tonight's dinner. We're going to get that going. That's going to go in the crock pot. Then we're going to take off from here. We're going to run some errands, go to the grocery store. We've got a couple things coming up this week that we need some extra supplies for that we don't have on hand. Not a really big grocery haul. Going to be a small one because I'm really trying hard to only do one big grocery trip for the month of February. And this would be it, except for I'm not very organized right now and knowing what we need ahead for the next 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna go get kind of the bare necessities today to get us through this week. The kids have some friends coming over throughout the week. So you know, when you have extra teenagers in the house that sometimes you need extra food, extra supplies. We've got Valentine's Day coming up. We have an anniversary coming up, my husband and I. We're gonna be celebrating 24 years coming up over the weekend. So we've got a lot going on and I'm going to take you along today. We'll see what we get into. All right, so this is a familiar spot for you all. I'm down in our basement, which is a lot less cluttered now. I showed you in the last video how we got everything decluttered. And so today I'm pausing just to do some food video. A lot of you are here for the recipes, for the cooking, so I don't want to neglect that in all of this clean out. But I'm going to go ahead and shop our shelves that are not organized yet. Remember that we're going to hit this food storage and organize it last. But also while we're down here, our church is having a pantry drive this weekend. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and so we're doing like the Super Bowl Sunday at church. Y'all get it? Soup? Okay. But what that means is everybody is bringing in pantry items, food items, non-perishables, of course, and we're stocking our church pantry. So while I'm down here, I'm going to see what I can maybe gather for that. And that's something I want to talk to you about today. You know, you can use what you have on hand to bless others. And that is such a cool thing because a lot of times we think, oh, I wish I could help with this ministry, or I wish I could help out this person or this family that's really going through a hard time, but I don't have the resources. Well, you might have more than you think. Sometimes we just have to look around, see what we already have, and see how we can be a blessing to someone else. And that could be as simple as looking through your pantry, see if there's anything you can donate to your church. We have something here called God's Storehouse. You can donate things in your home to organizations like Habitat for Humanity. Places, we also have God's Pit Crew. That is a big organization that helps people all around the world. And so it's a blessing to be able to use what you have to give and to be a blessing to others. So today we're going to look at our pantry, but another thing you can do is if you're cooking a meal and you can double it, if you have the goods on hand to double it, you can do that. You can make another meal. You could freeze that meal. And then when you need a meal to take to somebody who's maybe going through a hard time, you'll have it on hand. And so we did that yesterday too. We actually made baked spaghetti for dinner. Well, I had enough where I could double it. And so I made a baked spaghetti for our family, but then I also made one and froze one. And I'm planning to deliver that to a friend whose family is going through a really hard time right now. And so those are just ways that we can be a blessing to someone else. So we want to use what we have to bless our own families, but we could probably step outside of our four walls and bless someone else. So think about ways that you can do that this week. All right, let's see what we have on our shelves. So first we know we need this for dinner. We're going to make this chicken and rice, and we're going to need this broccoli, this cheddar broccoli rice. So we're going to grab that. I just happen to have this basket down here that we're going to fill up with everything we need. Okay. We also need some cream of chicken. So I think I have some of that back here. Add that to our basket. And let's see what else we have up here that maybe we could donate. I think we could donate maybe this. We've got some fruit back here, some extra fruit. So I think, let me check the dates on these things, but I think that's something that we could pass on to someone else, because this has been sitting back here and I haven't gotten to it, and I don't want it to expire before its date. Like that one looks like it's already expired. That one is still good. Let's see. Maybe some dried beans back here we could pass on. I think I have a couple of bags of those. What else? I think these are the oldest. All right. We'll get these 2 cans of chicken noodle soup. Pass that on. And this is fun to be able to use what we have. Let's see if there's anything else back here. We have some stuffing mix. Add that. I'm going to use that this week. Let's see. I think I have some cake mix back here. Yes. So we can add some cake mix. And I think that's good. I got a couple of things upstairs. And then also I might pick up something while we're out just to go with that. But if everyone will do a little something, then we'll have a lot to pass on. We also need some chicken broth for tonight's dinner. So I'm going to grab this one right here, is probably the one that needs to be used first. And I think that's all we need down here. All right, so tonight we're making a chicken and rice casserole in our slow cooker. First thing I'm going to do is I want to just spray a little nonstick spray in there. And then, this is so simple, guys. I've got some chicken. These are chicken tenderloins that I thawed out yesterday. This is probably about 2 pounds, pretty close to it. I'm just going to empty this bag into my slow cooker. Those moved around a little bit. They are still a tiny bit frozen, but that's okay. They will thaw and cook nicely in the slow cooker. So many times I've put frozen meat in here and it's done just fine. Okay, this is what we're going to use. This is the Korr rice sides cheddar broccoli rice. Now I made a mistake when I got these the last time, and I accidentally got the pasta. So just make sure when you go to the store that you grab the rice, because the pasta and the rice look very similar. So all we're going to do is we're going to take 2 packs of this, and really this is just one of those jump and go recipes. We're just going to sprinkle this over our chicken, just like that. It's already got the seasonings in there, as you can see. The next ingredient is cream of chicken, and we just need 1 can. Good thing about these slow cooker casseroles is you don't have to layer everything perfectly, because as it cooks together, it will blend together, and then at the end when it's all cooked, you can stir it all together. And it's not fussy. That's what I like about the slow cooker. It's not fussy. You just dump it in here and go on your way. All right, now we are going to add our chicken broth. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take our can of cream of chicken, our empty can, and we're just gonna fill it up twice. And that's how much chicken broth you use. Just pour that over, fill it up one more time. This is probably 2 cups, maybe a little bit more. All right, and there's our second fill. And you can't get much easier than that. And then our seasonings are really easy too. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of salt, some black pepper. Gonna add in some onion powder. And you could add an onion if you wanted. But you know our take on onions around here. Some of us like them, some of us don't. And then garlic powder. Just gonna sprinkle that right on top. We're gonna add some paprika. Now, the recipe I saw had smoked paprika, which I'm sure would be even better. But we're going to use what we have, and that's just the regular paprika. And paprika's a little, I think paprika's kind of strong, so I don't want to put too much in there. And then one more thing. The recipe doesn't call for this, but the video I watched, they hit it with a little bit of grated Parmesan, so we're going to do the same. And that is it, my friends. cover it up. And you can cook this on low for 6 hours, or you can cook it on high for 3 hours. And since, let me see what time it is. It's 12 o'clock. I think I have time to cook it on low. For low, back here, see if you can see that. Yep. Gonna go ahead and set it on low, and we're gonna set that for 6 hours. And then we can just walk away, let it do its thing, and when we come home, dinner will be ready. All right, we're finally on our way to the grocery store. We're gonna go to Aldi first. We might have to hit Food Line. I wanna start by Marshall's. I got a gift card for my birthday. And I'm like the kids, it's burning a hole in my pocket. So I'm gonna go see what I can find at Marshall's. And then we'll come back home. I'll show you everything we got. And hopefully I can get a couple things done on this beautiful day. Let's see, the van says that it's 57 degrees outside. It is sunny, it's just gorgeous. Still a little bit of a chill in the air, but it is February, you know. We have not had any snow. I mean, not even a flurry here in Southern Virginia, nothing. That's not like us. Normally we get, I mean, we don't get a lot of snow, but normally in December or January, early February, we at least have had one, what we call a good snow, and a good snow is one that closes school. So we've normally had that by now, but we've had nothing. I mean, not even a sign. And for the foreseeable future on the forecast, it's looking like a continued mild winter. So I'm itching for spring. Days like this make me really want to be outside and not inside. Though I have a lot of inside projects to still complete. You know, we're in the middle of this basement declutter, which we finished that up, and that the next video that goes out will be the finishing decluttering the basement. So, you know, I still got some inside projects to do, but I'm ready to get out, get in the garden, get my hands dirty. So now I know that's coming soon. We'll blink and it'll be here. All right, let's hit the grocery store. And by the way, we're gonna have to get a little bit more than I thought because after talking to the kids, you know, I told you that Alex has a friend coming over, Ella has a friend coming over this, you know, during the week, and I'll have, you know, extra mouths to feed. I'll let them pick what they want to have when they have friends over. And then we've got Super Bowl party coming up on Sunday, so I've got to get some things for that. We have our anniversary on Monday, so I normally make like a special dinner for that. And then Valentine's Day, and I normally make some special things for that. Let the kids pick. We just do a family dinner, and we do a lot of fun things on Valentine's Day. We try to never go out because, you know, it's always crowded. And our anniversary falls on the 13th, so that always poses a problem too. It's like everybody's out celebrating our anniversary with us because they're trying to get a jump on Valentine's Day. It was a good idea when I thought about it, you know, 25 years ago, to get married close to Valentine's Day, but then celebrating your anniversary becomes a challenge every year. So we tend to celebrate before or after. This year we're going to celebrate after. We've got a big family trip planned later in the spring, so we're not going to go away for our anniversary, and you know, it's 24, so we got to save up for the big one next year of 25. So we'll probably just like do a little day trip or something. But I'm rambling. I'm just, you know, stalling. I need to go to the grocery store, so let's get to it. So I thought it would be fun to take you down the Aldi finds aisle this week, which I say Aldi. I noticed on a lot of other YouTube videos that people are saying Aldi. So I don't know if it's Aldi or Audi, but I'm just going to call it Aldi. But there was so much new on the Aldi finds aisle this week, and one thing in particular was this Belgian waffle maker. Now, you all know that I'm in the market for one, so for $24.99, I thought this might be the one to get. I did not purchase it this week. They had several. They had like the purple and that mint green, so I'll probably go back and get that maybe next time. They also had the toaster that matched back to it. I just thought they were so pretty with that gold trim, so I wanted to let you guys see that. And then they had all kinds of things for kids. Of course, I was thinking of my nephews. They're not quite to this age yet, but I remember the invisible ink sets, and my kids always enjoyed those. So that's something that you might want to check out if you have little ones. They also had some of these puzzles and a little cookie jar that helped with counting. I just thought this section was adorable. Definitely, they have restocked, so be sure to check out this aisle at your local Aldi. If you're looking to refresh your home, they had a lot of home decor, and I know springtime is coming. We'll be spring cleaning, so a lot of that as well. Okay, someone please let me know if you have tried the Crest Charcoal Whitening Kit. I don't know, for the life of me, I cannot understand how a mouthful of charcoal will make your teeth whiter, but I am intrigued, so let me know. All right, I am back home. I made it to Aldi, and I did run into Marshall's, but I did not see. I went in there to look for an item specifically, and didn't see what I was looking for. So I made a quick exit, and then I went to Food Line and got a few things. So I'm gonna show you, yeah, it was a little larger than what I thought it would be this morning initially. But then when I started to realize all of the celebrations and holidays and things going on just in the next week, I realized that we needed more than I thought we did. But we still are doing well. We're in February, and the bank account says that we have really saved some money. We probably could have saved more, but we did have some bumps in the road with our oven and then with sickness. And so we do the best we can. And we have used a lot of our meats and vegetables and that sort of thing in our freezer especially. But I did need to restock some things, and I did get probably some things that I really didn't need, but that's okay. I only have teenagers once, you know, so sometimes I have to make things special for them, and Valentine's Day and having friends over is one of those times. So I'll show you what we got. I'm gonna start with Aldi, and then I'll finish out with Food Line. All right, I'm gonna start over here, and I got 2 packs of the Hawaiian sweet rolls. I picked these up because we're gonna have cheeseburger sliders one night this week when Alex has a friend over. And then also the kids requested those, what are they, like the ham and Swiss rolls that you bake in the oven, the little sliders for the Super Bowl. So I went ahead and picked up 2 packs of those, and they were $2.69. This time, that's a little bit more than what I have paid for them in the past, but you know, everything is going up. Well, some things are coming down. I'll talk about that in a second. And then I got the pepperonis. We just needed some pepperonis. We go through these. We got pizza rolls that we're probably going to be making this weekend for the Super Bowl. Lots of things for the Super Bowl. We need the pepperonis. So I picked up 2 bags of those. And then I'm going to make some Valentine treats, and one of them is a cherry oatmeal cookie, and I will show you that recipe on another video. So I picked up 2 bags of dried cherries, and they were $2.99 a piece. So that was a little bit of a splurge, but that's not something that I buy all the time. And then this Taco Bell taco dinner kit, just, I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, and like all I could taste was some Taco Bell tacos. I have not had Taco Bell in so long. I don't know that my kids, because Alex made a comment, I don't think they've ever had Taco Bell. So he made a comment about it one time we passed it, and he was like, we all did a Taco Bell, I've never been. And like, I mean, as a teenager, that was one of the few restaurants we had, I think, at the time. Fast food, that was before Chick-fil-A, and I love Taco Bell. So I picked that up to maybe do a quick lunch or dinner one night. And so I picked up some Rice Krispies, or crispy rice as Aldi calls it. And that is for some scotcheroos that I want to make. That'll be the first time making those. And I will do a video on those. That's for a Valentine's treat. Then I picked up some more of the rice squares to use for either a snack mix, or we just like to have that as cereal. And then Cheez-Its, I picked those up. Oh, let me see. I need to remember to give you the prices. Y'all spoke up and said you liked having the prices, so bear with me. I've still got to remember that I need to do that. So let's see. The cereal, the rice squares was $2.49, and the crispy rice was $1.79. So cereal is always a better deal at Aldi, I found, than anywhere else, really. The Taco Bell kit has gone up a lot since I bought the last Taco Bell kit, and it was $3.24, still cheaper than buying tacos at Taco Bell. And then the Cheez-Its, I picked those up just to have on hand as a quick snack, were $2.25. I picked up some chips that will go with some dips for the Super Bowl. Those were $2.49. We needed some more ketchup. I had opened the last one. The ketchup was $1.75. I needed ranch dressing for our buffalo chicken dip that we're making for the Super Bowl. That was $1.95, which had really gone up in price, I thought. Then I picked up some maple syrup. We were out. I like to have maple syrup for lots of things. The maple syrup was $6.49. And then I needed some Italian seasoning. That was right around $1. I picked up some more ham, and this is going to be for those ham sliders. And that was $5 and something for the big family pack. And then I need to get some cheese, just cheese that we needed. We run through cheese and we were out. Mozzarella, sharp cheddar. I got the sliced cheese for the sliders. And at our Aldi, the mozzarella, the block cheese is $1.99. So I told y'all last time that's gone up quite a bit. Hurts my feelings. And then the sliced cheese, the provolone was $1.69, and the sharp cheddar was $1.59. I needed to get another box of Hungry Jack. This is our favorite pancake mix, and we'll be having pancakes one day this week. But I try to keep some on hand, and I think we had opened one of the last boxes. Pancake mix was $2.77. I picked up more of the instant oatmeal. This is quick breakfast for Alex, especially. On Sunday mornings, he loves having this on hand. And the instant oatmeal was $1.65. And then for our anniversary meal, we are going to do kind of like a P.F. Chang's at home. So I picked up these egg rolls. I've never tried them, but it's just 4 of them. And we'll probably just like split them in half and do like little egg roll appetizers. Then we have had this chicken many times before. I love the General Tso's chicken at Aldi. And we do have to have 2 bags of it. So they were $7.99 a piece. That has gone up a little bit. This is not something I buy on a regular basis. This is a very like special thing that we do because we have to buy 2 bags of it. But it really is good. And what I do is one of our favorite hibachi restaurants here in town, I'll order like a takeout family rice, fried rice, and that's what I'll put with this. So I won't do the fried rice because I think they make it so much better than I do. I have done it before, and it's not terrible, but it is our anniversary, so we'll just take that little shortcut. So that's what we'll be having for our anniversary dinner. And then I picked up some French toast sticks just to have on hand in our freezer. We don't currently have our waffle maker, so it's nice to have these little convenient breakfasts, especially, with more teenagers in the house this week. Oh, the egg rolls were $2.95. I forgot to tell you that. And then the French toast sticks are, they were $2.75. Then I picked up another thing of chicken broth because we go through this. I still have not had a chance to make our homemade chicken broth. I want to do that so bad, but time just has not allowed me to get that project accomplished. Maybe soon, but that was $1.89. And then I got another pack of bacon for $3.99. I picked up some sausage. This is going to be for a sausage queso dip, and that will probably be for the Super Bowl. I know that sounds like a lot. I may not use all these for our Super Bowl party, but you know, we'll make them at some point. And of course, it's not a bad idea to have sausage on hand. I mean, it's not going to go to waste. But the sausage was $2.29, and then I picked up 4 blocks of cream cheese. They were $1.59. I need those for the buffalo chicken dip, and I would need those for the sausage queso if we decide to make that. Then here's another thing that just jumped in my cart. You know, Aldi has a habit of doing that. Things just jump in your cart. This salted caramel whipped dairy topping I thought would be so good on coffee, on hot chocolate, on cozy coffee. I have so many ideas for it. On pancakes, like pumpkin pancakes. Oh my goodness. We're definitely going to try that out really soon. We also needed some more orange juice, and I picked up some grapes, and I'm still not telling y'all the prices. Hang on. All right, the whipped topping was $2.89. The orange juice, $3.35. The grapes were $1.29 a pound. And then this cucumber, I just went ahead and got one of the English cucumbers. This was 95 cents. The salad mix, the mixed greens, was $2.99. The strawberries were $2.89, but they look really good. And you know, everybody wants strawberries at Valentine's. A friend of mine made some chocolate-covered strawberries and brought them to a play practice this past Sunday, and that's the first chocolate-covered strawberry I've had in a very long time, and it made me want to make some chocolate-covered strawberries. So I don't know if I'll do that, but oh, they were so good. So I might. And then we've got more salad mix. I picked this up probably to put with dinner tonight. This was $2.89. Italian salad mix. I went ahead and picked that up too, just to have it on hand for salads. That was $2.49. Then I think I told you this one was, I believe, $2.89. I picked up some toothpaste. We needed that, $2.97. And then some napkins. They were $1.95. And then this is what I picked up just to add to our pantry drive at church. And ramen noodles, I figured that was something that would go a long way. It's something that keeps for a while. This was $3.65 for a 12-pack. I got some spaghetti to do, like, you know, maybe like a spaghetti dinner. The spaghetti was $1.88 a pack. Hurt my feelings a little bit, but it is 2 pounds. And then the marinara sauce, which this is the only brand that Aldi had, or one of the, I think they had maybe one more brand, but they did not have their cheaper brand that I normally buy. But this was $1.99. So that's everything that we picked up at Aldi. And on to Food Line, I picked up a couple of bags of chips. The chips were 2 for $4, and I just got those to have on hand. And then I picked up some corn chip dippers that'll go with one of our, probably with one of our dips. This was $1.99. And then these, let me just take a second to tell you about this Southern Biscuit Mix. This is Formula L Complete Biscuit Mix. And I picked up 4 because these were on sale. A pack for $1.39. Now, one of these packs makes about 5 to 6 biscuits. And I made them in our convection oven. I haven't had our regular oven. They were phenomenal. All you do is just add buttermilk, and they were just delicious. This is the same mix that I use when I do my fried hand pies, like the fried apple pies and fried sweet potato pies. But I normally, of course, buy a big bag of it. So I like having this. It's convenient just to pull out the pantry and to have on hand for a quick biscuit, you know, to go with dinner. So that's why I got so many of those, because they were on sale. And like I said, we absolutely love those. So you'll have to check out that Southern Biscuit Formula L mix. I think they make the best biscuits as far as like a store-bought mix. Then we picked up some diced tomatoes. This is Food Line's version of Rotel. This will go with our sausage queso dip. Picked up some diced green chilies because I needed these for some other recipes. We're going to make a fiesta bake. one night this week. And so I needed that for that recipe too. And then I picked up some Frank's Red Hot sauce. We were out. This will go in our buffalo chicken dip. And then this, I buy this once a year. And I had not planned. I had planned to do a chocolate cake for Valentine's Day. But my kids are really nostalgic. And I appreciate that about them because I am too. And so they like to stick with traditions. And so one of them requested this cake because I had made it for years. And I don't think I made it last year, but the last year that I made it, we lost our electricity right after everything came out of the oven. And we ate pizza that we had made in the oven and funfetti Valentine's cake with strawberry icing on it by candlelight. It was so sweet. It's a wonderful memory, and that's just what they were thinking about. They were like, can we please have that funfetti cake with the strawberry icing? So I'm going to make that for our Valentine's dessert this year. And then I picked up some sweet and creamy almond creamer. Tim has started to drink coffee on a regular basis now, but he likes, I think I've told you guys this before, he likes a little coffee with his creamer. And so he ends up like taking half of my bottle of caramel creamer every weekend. And this stuff is like liquid gold around here because it's normally $4.99. So it was on sale for $3.99. I went ahead and picked him up a bottle of the sweet and creamy so that he will have this for his own. And then we need another half gallon of milk. So I got 1%, and that was $2.39 for half gallon. And then I picked up some strawberry waffles. That was by request. I think I got that in the last grocery haul, and they did not stick around. So those were on sale, and they were 2 for $4. So I went ahead and got a box of those. And then we needed sausage links to go with some sleepover breakfast this week. And these were on sale because they're close to their sale date, which is the 15th, but they freeze well. So I got 2 packs for $2.69, which I thought that was a good deal. All right, so here is our Food Line haul. Not very big, but this is a Super Bowl / teenagers in the house / anniversary celebration / Valentine's Day. So that's what we have to take into consideration on this grocery haul. It looks like a lot of junk, but there are special occasions that we are celebrating. I wanted to show you guys this real quick. This is a beautiful sight, but this is what our chickens have been doing for the last, for the last 5 days. This is 5 days worth of eggs from our 5 chickens. And I think we counted 18 eggs in 5 days, which is really good for 5 chickens that are as young as ours. We think we've got 4 laying now. We're getting anywhere between 3 to 4 eggs a day. So I did not have to buy eggs from Aldi again this week, which was such a nice feeling. But I wanted to let you know, in case you were wondering, eggs have dropped in price a little bit, and they were $4.73 instead of $4.99 a dozen at Aldi. So go to Aldi to get your eggs, and not Walmart. Someone told me Walmart eggs are $8. Don't go there. Go to Aldi, $4.73. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this salad mix together. So we're using the sweet kale salad mix, or salad kit. This came from Aldi. It has green cabbage, green leaf lettuce, kale, red cabbage, carrots, green onions, dried cranberries, roasted pumpkin seeds, and poppy seed dressing. So that sounds like a delicious complement to tonight's dinner, which will be ready in 51 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get this prepared. They make it real convenient with these little packets. I'm just going to dump everything in, mix it up a little. Put the poppy seed dressing in here. I got my walk-in, but I need to do some dishes and some cleaning. However, I think I'd like to sit outside on the porch for a few minutes since we've got a nice jump start on dinner. It actually smells a little bit like a coleslaw. But looks delicious, doesn't it? All right, get that in the fridge. Wait on dinner. Oh, we're gonna put some rolls probably in the convection oven, and then dinner is done. done. I'm cleaning up the kitchen, but I think everyone enjoyed it. I think that's a great recipe. It was very easy to follow, delicious. We'll definitely be using that one again, so make sure you give that one a try. I'll link the recipe in the description box below. So until next time, friends, remember to live simply, use what you have, and enjoy the moments you've been given. See you in the next one.